Now, from the home of the Raiders since 2020, we're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. The final 4 weeks of the NFL regular season is upon us. Welcome to the home stretch. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson. Partner, it's week 15. Just feels like a horse race. We're at the top of the stretch. Now it's the sprint for home.
And up until this point, Mike, every team's goal.
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. Avery Williams on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Falcons, led out by their quarterback, Kirk Cousins. One of the big moves in the offseason, Atlanta acquiring Cousins in free agency. He had 6 years in Washington, the last 6 in Minnesota, and now he begins his run this season with the Falcons.
Last week, when you go back and watch and study this tape, Mike, the problem is at the quarterback position, you need to be a difference maker. Last week, they were trying to overcome his poor performance, and you're just not going to be able to do that week in and week out at this level. Your quarterback has to be a driving force. He has to be a productive player within your system, and when you turn the ball over the way he did last week and not really lead to any points or any real sustained success on offense, that is a hard combination if you expect to win. So they're going to need more production, they're going to need more touchdowns, and they're going to need less turnovers. It's asking a lot. It's a big change from last week, but without it, I don't know if they can expect the results to ever change.
Play action now. It's Cousins. He'll air it out down the middle. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They're led out by the man from Purdue, their quarterback, Aiden O'Connell.
And he's coming off a game where he's pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. He had a couple nice throws here and there, and I think that's what gives this team hope that he is the quarterback for the future, Mike, because when he's on, it looks like big boy football. The problem is they just don't see it enough. He didn't get into any sort of established rhythm, never found the end zone, and of course he had the one interception. I think today, get him off to a good start. Get an idea of what the defense is looking to do to counter you and find some easy layups to get this quarterback going. I think last week they weren't able to do it, and if they don't find early success today, I have a feeling the result might not be all that different. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need, but really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Raider first down. From the gun, it's O'Connell. Gonna get that complete. Jacoby Myers. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, O'Connell. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's O'Connell. 11 yards for number 11, and a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball, winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Straight ahead, here's Madison. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. They go play action. It's O'Connell. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. On second down, here comes Madison. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. To throw is O'Connell. Gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
A tight end in motion now. They'll run with Madison. Powering forward. He's in. Alexander Madison. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Williams. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. There's Kirk Cousins. He and the Falcons set for their next drive. And the numbers will show he's been one of the top quarterbacks in the league all season long, right up there among the leaders in passing yards. That'll be caught. It's Tyler Algier. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Going up top. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him and will bring up third down. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
The Raiders offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And there is still a lot to play for. Every game is critical. Teams fighting to claim one of the 7 playoff spots that are up for grabs. That catch number 40 on the season for him. On first down, it's O'Connell. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll run up the middle. It's Madison. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now O'Connell. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. Talk about a volume receiver. That's his 90th catch of the season, and he gives his team a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll stick with Madison. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. The safety, Justin Simmons, with the stop. 3rd and 5. O'Connell to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. A give, and here comes Robinson. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down. Throwing now, Cousins. To the right, that's Pitts. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now, Cousins. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Cousins to throw. That's caught. Ray McLeod. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They go play action with Cousins. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And That's exactly what they did.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the give, it's Robinson. And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down. Here's Cousins throwing from the pistol. He'll try and get there on the ground. And Cousins, he's been around the block, knows how to avoid an extra hit. Slides down after picking up the 1st down. Back to throw. That's going to be dropped underneath for Robinson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Cousins now on 2nd down. He'll get back to Kadero High. He is in. Kadero High. Touchdown, Atlanta.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass, results in the touchdown pass. But really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes Amir Abdullah on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Raiders offense ready to get back to work. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Here's O'Connell. We'll get this complete to his tight end Bowers.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They'll toss this one out to Madison. And he's going to be close to a 1st down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving. Now it's the veteran, Amir Abdullah. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Off the play fake, it's O'Connell. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. On the give, this is Madison. Trying to get to the edge. He will not get there. As a matter of fact, he was taken down behind the line. And that brings up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game. Take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards for running backs, and he's right there among the best in the league. On 1st down, Cousins.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Throwing his Cousins. He gets this one complete to Hodge. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Cousins. That's into the hands of Werner, the tight end.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Short throw taken by Pitts. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now, Cousins. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Daryl Hodge. Touchdown Falcons. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Abdullah now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Man in motion here is Tucker. On 1st and 10, here's O'Connell. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. And that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the shotgun, O'Connell. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
To return is Williams. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Falcons offense and Kirk Cousins heading back on the field. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. To throw is Cousins. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and That was a good one there.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. 14 yards on the pickup there. A first down throw for Cousins. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Cousins out of the gun on 3rd down. That'll be caught by McLeod.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And he goes out of bounds at the 3, and from there it's going to be 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a first down. O'Connell to throw. To the right side, hauled in by Myers. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. That's the safety, Jesse Bates.
So anytime you're really sensing pass, Mike, the first thing you want to do, flood the field with defensive backs. Good things typically happen. I mean, that's a great call there by the defensive coordinator to counter that play, because no matter where that ball was going, they had someone in the neighborhood who had a shot of making the play and getting them off the field.
The Falcons offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. Cousins to throw. That's complete to McLeod. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. Throwing now, Cousins. That's caught. It's Hodge. And he's going to have a first down here as they are into field goal range at the 27. Cousins now. First down throw there is incomplete.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and Really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. Officially a 29-yard attempt. Koo's kick is good. And the Falcons are going to open up a 2-touchdown lead, 24-10.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. As mentioned, this is the...
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. On the return is Dylan Laube. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Raiders offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Here's Abdullah. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Hayden Ellis in on that stop. 2nd down and 8. On the handoff, it's Madison. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Hayden Ellis in on that stop. Here comes 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's O'Connell. That is intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Here's 1st and 10. Cousins. That's caught left side by Pitts.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Here's Cousins. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. They go play action with Cousins. He's got his target. That's Pitts. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Cousins now on 2nd down. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jack Jones.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The home team's offense, and Aiden O'Connell heading back onto the field. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. The drive starts with a run by Madison. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. On the ground, Abdullah. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. Here now, 3rd and 5. To throw is O'Connell. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
On the ground, it's Madison. And a good run there on 2nd down. A pickup of 7. It'll bring up 3rd and 3. Here's O'Connell. He gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
On 1st down, it's O'Connell. He gets this one to Tucker.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
That one caught by Tucker. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Madison. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Now O'Connell. Here's a screen set up for Abdullah. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up 1st and goal. Here's a run. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal. A 2nd down throw for O'Connell. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball down.
This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Amir Abdullah. Touchdown, Vegas. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to...
And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, So replay is going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Ray McLeod on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Falcons offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
They face 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. He's got his man. It's Mooney. 3rd down, 3 to go. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And he is very close to the 1st down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. The Falcons getting their punter out there. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll start on the ground, and here's Madison. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. So we are through 3. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. They'll keep it on the ground. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Well, after the nice run to start the drive, why not go back to the well and try it again? And that's exactly what they do. Have to imagine at some point now, the defense tries to change their look.
They'll stick to the ground. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. In motion is Myers. Throwing on 2nd down, O'Connell. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, O'Connell. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
The Falcons offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. To the right, that's Pitts. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. On second down, it's a run with Robinson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. Cousins. Checking it down, this one is caught. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion, fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Now, Cousins. That one is caught by Mooney. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. First and 10. Off the play fake, here's Cousins. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. And here's Bijan. And a good run there. Finds the lane, gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. Cousins gonna throw. There's that man again. Another catch.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They run over center with Robinson. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Throwing his Cousins. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Falcons send their punting unit out as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. He'll run. Whoa. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. In motion is Myers. O'Connell going to throw on 1st and 10. That's caught by Bowers. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On play action, O'Connell. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Here we go. 3rd and a yard. O'Connell to throw. And that is incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the 4th quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
And he's going to have the Raiders first down. He gets more than he needs. 4 yards picked up on 4th and 2. They'll run here. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. On 2nd down, O'Connell. Over the middle. That's the tight end, Bowers. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. From the gun, it's O'Connell. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
From the gun, on 3rd down, and he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Here we go. This is 4th down. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And this will be a Falcons first down as he gets this up to the 28-yard line. They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Another run here for Robinson. Now the Raiders going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line, but the official signal, he's got enough for the first down. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So, it's a win for the visiting Falcons. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago, a game they really did struggle in. They look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Vegas.